So, theories on Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. It'll be interesting to hear.
I have a feeling that Bob is more than he seems because he is such an abysmal cook. So, I'm just going to throw out there, what if he is an amazing assassin?
Oh, yeah. No, totally.
The entire first crew was killed by his bad cooking.
He's secretly like this high-level assassin rogue.
But, like, not with anything, you know, like knives or like a cleaver. It's like a spatula.
It was his father's weapon.
Or it's like, yeah, like, or it's just like, you know, just like those tongs of searing that you found. Like, he's just got this insane set of tongs killing skills.
Or like he kills you with a fork, but it's one of those like tiny, dainty, like
a crab fork?
Yes, like a crab fork.
The mini tridents.
Or like instead of stabbing you with like a proper dagger, he uses one of those tiny ones you use to shuck oysters.
Oh my gosh.
Like you notice that he always has an oyster knife on him, but he never serves seafood as part of the menu.
Like, what's going on here?
What's going on with that, Bob?
The potato
if that is your real name.
Just shadily looking from side to side until you feel this tiny plastic sword go into your throat, because that's what he uses instead of darts. It's those little cocktail swords.
Cocktail swords.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
If Zorlan dies, I want to play Bob the Assassin. I'm just saying that now.
Wait,
Bob is. Yeah,
calling it.
Wasn't Steven Seagal? He was the cook on
Yes,
that one,
Under Siege.
Under Siege. He was the cook on the boat.
Oh, I gotta watch that. That sounds funny.
I'm just the cook.
I'm just the cook. He was like ex-Navy SEAL or Special Forces or some crap. I'm just the cook.
What happened? You guys got on a ship. It had a captain.
His name is Jim. It's Jim Rogers.
Jim Rogers. Jim Rogers is taking you guys out to a space station that was weird. It was weird that it was there. The Bullywugs shouldn't have a space station, and they do. And then on your way over there, you met a goddess of deception and stuff. And she was like, go back home. And you were like, no, we don't want to. And she was like, I'll show you guys how dumb you are. And you were like, we'll show you how smart we are. And then she disappeared. And you guys went on to the station. And you found all kinds of stuff. You went into the station, you talked to Kremet, Froggoth. And he seemed pretty cool.
Credit the chief here.
Yep, yes. And then you guys left him there after he threatened to side with the goblins, and you started looking around in the station and found some secret passageways and killed some giant bugs that seemed to be eating the station, maybe. And then as you were exploring further, explosions and stuff, and outside there was a terrible other big ship, and it's shooting all the Bullywug
Was knocking all the
bamboo.
ports right off the side of the
Right
station.
off the side of the station. You guys figured out that potentially this other ship is some sort of living thing, and the other ship, or the space station, is some sort of living thing, and that inside of it, the Bullywugs have put an immovable anchor to hold it in place. So you guys jumped on your ether cycles and went inside.
A daring action movie sequence.
Yes.
Oh, found the chief had disappeared.
Yes, you took his stuff.
For safekeeping.
Gotta pass it down to the next possible chief. Can't just be like,
Yeah.
you know.
Unless we name ourselves.
Next session, we're all wearing his bling. Be like, we're the chief now.
Look.
And then you went on to go to the where the immovable anchor is, and opened up the panel and found 4 Bullywugs standing around in front of it. They all have spears. They look scared.
So this is where we tell them politely yet firmly to leave, right?
Pretty much.
Yes. We should tell them that they should evacuate for their own safety. Because the station's getting blown up, not because we're about to commit violence on them. Although if they don't leave...
Yeah.
Hey guys, what do you want to do?
Who's our facer?
Well, it's definitely not me.
I have a 10 in charisma, so
I have very average scores in just about everything.
Oh no, it's not me again, is it?
But I do have an 11.
I mean, just because you have the biggest stat doesn't mean you have to.
That's true. That's true.
I guess Steve Irwin could try.
You're a
basically
good choice,
talking about
perhaps, because you seem so not ready to kill everything.
Right.
Okay.
You're the least murder hobo, I think, of the group. Perhaps.
Well, I mean, we all have to collectively bring up a picture of Steve Irwin and just wonder how much was he a serial killer underneath, you know? But I guess I'll run up to these frogs or bullywogs and just go, "Listen, mates, you gotta get out of here because everything's about to blow up or get a lot worse. So run."
They all are a little shaking, but they point their spears at you. And I go, you get out of here.
Okay, so
In a
they
Mollywog voice, though, not that one.
In a volleyball. It's a little woggy. Yeah, it's the stuff.
So they definitely understood me, regardless. Okay.
It's not a language barrier thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just a little,
There's a small intelligence barrier.
Okay. I already used animal friend, so I don't think I can con them that way.
I don't think they count as animals.
They're not.
Yeah, they're people.
Yeah.
Mollywog are people, too.
Okay, so anybody else got an idea? 'Cause, I mean, otherwise I'm gonna have to roll. I don't have very good modifiers.
well, between you and someone else, maybe we can get advantage at least. So I'm gonna step up with them afterwards and be like, "Listen, your chief's been kidnapped. This entire station's under attack. We need to get that thing separated. You guys need to get out of here before everyone dies."
All die. You leave Mollywog Station.
The Bollywogs are all abandoning the station. You are the only ones left here.
No, I have orders to protect the Mollywog Station.
Chief told us we're relieving you of duty. We'll take care of it.
Show 'em the
Roll a
Who is that?
persuasion.
Persuasion?
Sure. This is -2.
But do
I'll give you
you?
advantage.
14.
So I'll hold the chains.
You're giving me advantage?
The king, yeah, I was say the king.
Oh, we do have the king's stuff.
yeah, the king gave us this. Mark.
I mean, I already rolled a 16.
Yeah.
But I'll roll
Yeah, roll
advantage.
again.
All right.
Nat 20.
No, I'm
Okay.
16.
16.
So 14 adjusted. Because of my incredibly low charisma. I smile awkwardly.
They pull the things back and they look at each other. And one of them goes back and they're talking to each other in the back there for a second.
It'll work.
That better for their sake.
Yeah, I don't really want to kill these bollywogs.
According to my calculations, there's a 38% chance this will work.
If you say so, no ears.
Can I roll to hear what they're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, eavesdrop.
Nice.
That's probably not gonna happen there. 14.
14. You get the words big and die.
I'm gonna start edging towards the closest one, slowly but very discreetly raising my staff. You're all right, mate. You're all right.
And you said he was the least murderer.
Okay, they come back from talking and they're like, all right, well, you protect Bollywog Station?
Absolutely.
Sure.
We will do your job better than you.
Definitely.
Seems like a good deal, I guess. We'll go. We'll leave. You take care of. You'll probably die here. Sorry.
That's all right.
They all start single file heading out.
Maybe they'll live.
At least they're apologetic about it. As soon as they're gone, start cutting ropes.
Yeah, like the second, like follow them out the door. Bye, bye, bye.
Fortunately, I only have a mace and no cutting weapon. I'll stand guard.
I'll give you my second axe.
I was gonna say I don't have a spare. I just have like the one short sword.
Everybody do a roll to see how much they know about immovable anchors and how they work.
Arcana?
Yeah.
19.
19?
No.
Would that be? Is Arcana an intelligence based?
Yeah, sure.
All right, so that'll be a +0 from me.
It's in based, right?
Yeah, an 8.
Arcana? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right there. So
This
8-3.
doesn't look like any habitable life thing.
3. This whole time the
8-3.
table's a 3.
come on. So you
Wow.
think that if you that you might be able to like disengage it.
Oh, okay. How would I do that?
You'd go up and start like pulling on parts and things, and you can and maybe find the power to disengage it.
All right, I do one of these ago. And I stride right up to it and just start.
Decisive action.
There's all of a sudden like ropes and things are starting to snap and click, and the whole place starts to shake. It looks like it's definitely disengaged.
Ah, it worked.
Excellent job.
Really started. The whole place is.
Now, we should probably get back on the ether cycles and skedaddle.
What's course of action?
Let's go.
I just, start sprinting back.
As you guys get out and you guys hop on the cycles and start them up, you notice out of the corner of your eye there's a shop that you just didn't see before. There's what looks like an abandoned pet shop.
Pseudo dragon eggs. I'm just gonna start as immediately upon seeing that, just like cartoon characters stop with the heels and just start immediately running over towards it.
So wait, like you didn't even get on the ether cycle? You're just like,
Yeah, just like heads just locked on, body stops and just immediately starts over to it, not even breaking stride. Just
all right.
is it rounds away, or like can I just run to it?
You can run to it, so you guys are sitting on the ether cycles.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of dampened from the vibration, the shaking that is happening across the station. But you're not. So make a dex save throw.
I do hope these eggs are delicious.
Oh, nice.
I don't think they're that kind of eggs. They're the hatchy kind, not the eaty kind.
17.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You stumble, but you manage to keep your balance, and you're running towards the shop.
Perhaps we should follow him on the ether cycles.
I'm actually going to pull my cycle up to him and be like, it'll be quicker if you just get out of here.
You got a point. Just jumped on him.
All right, you guys pull up next to the shop. What do you do?
Just very quickly jump out and start looking for the eggs.
All right, do a search.
I'm going to help him so that we can get out of here ASAP.
Excellent.
Okay, so roll
You could
advantage.
probably also guidance him if you wanted to.
May the near be with you.
Right. Oh,
Oof.
okay.
Well, you can add a d4 to your roll.
So the highest was a 4, unfortunately.
If you're lucky and that's a 4.
So 4
Okay, there
Plus-
we go.
Okay.
4
Nice.
plus your stuff. So
Where's the search?
That'd be
I'll let you
perception.
add like
Search is
animal handling or
Investigation.
something to
Animal
it.
handling.
Oh, okay.
There you
Yeah,
go.
just-
Oh,
Just-
you use your
Fudge
high
this.
modifier just because
That
it's
was so bad that we'll fudge this a little tiny bit.
a little bit of fudging.
I think.
Don't want to go dropping and
Oh, I think.
stepping on.
I think I'm still gonna have like an 11 or a 12.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to get above a 10.
Oh
Halfway.
my
We'll get you to the halfway point.
Good enough.
Just barely. So yeah, you were searching through it around, and you suddenly you realize that the spot that you've searched like 3 times over, there's just right out in the open is a pseudo dragon egg,
A singular one,
a
right?
singular pseudo dragon egg.
Okay.
It looks
So-
like it's undamaged.
I'm going to make some space in my herbalist kit to just try and protect it and just put it in there as safely as possible. All right, we can go.
Yeah, things are like falling off of the shelves. Everything's rumbling around.
We're
things are
all just like
smashing.
watching you do this. The place is falling down around you.
I mean, I'm from space Australia. This is a
just
Tuesday
another
in
day,
danger,
right?
You know?
I can't believe Space Australia is canon. It's like,
I'm
wow.
so happy that we're not even like trying to hide it. Just like, you know what? He's from Space Australia. Yeah.
Totally makes sense.
Well, you still have an 85% chance of leaving here successfully.
Well, there's a 100% chance that I'm going to try and do it right now.
So yep.
I'm ready.
All right.
Hold on.
All right. As you guys are zipping through, you've got to. There's some stuff falling in your path that you're gonna have to get out of the way of.
Sure.
So make a vehicle handling check. Is that a thing?
It is not.
Probably fall under either athletics, acrobatics,
Sleight of hand?
maybe
Uh,
a dex check.
Maybe just a straight dex
Let's do a
check
straight
like, to
dex
see
check.
if it's
Now, is this for everybody or just the driver?
Just the drivers.
Just the drivers.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Here we
can.
go, baby.
If they crit
Let me just-
fail, make them do dexterity saves.
Oh,
May the
no.
nearest light shine upon you.
Thanks. 9.
Oh, be good to me,
Plus.
dice.
Oh, here. I'll actually roll the.
I said to be good
All
to
right.
me, dice.
Hey, it's still 13 altogether.
So 6. I rolled a 2 on my dex.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys just nimbly duck under this toppling shelving unit that's coming down through, and swamp water sloshing around on the ground. You slam straight into it, but you're going through it. Both roll d4.
Oh no.
What is it falling on?
4.
1.
That's damage.
Okay.
You know what?
Well, you know what? You were in front. It makes
Pilot
sense
would
that you
take more.
that you would take the brunt of that.
Ah, Crockett, tastes terrible.
And he pilots the ship.
I feel so safe right now.
So as you
Born
guys
to
are
fly, he said.
continuing
Do
to,
this in my sleep, he said.
as you guys are continuing to wind your way through, you're also noticing that some of the materials that are being shook loose are just vanishing away,
Huh.
disappearing.
What kind of materials?
Bamboo and the items that were in the shops and things like that. Things are just.
I check in my bag to see if my coffee's still there.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good coffee.
It was good coffee.
Silver linings.
And you make it back out of a porthole of what was a dock, and you can see the greenfish orbiting around.
We are getting there ASAP.
All right. So as you slide up onto the greenfish, if you look back down to the station, you can see that the spire, the spindle that was going up and down out of the station it started to dissolve and evaporate away. Bits of bamboo, a bollywog, maybe one or two floating out, getting picked up by other bollywog ships. They'll be fine.
I was like, do we have to fly around collecting
The 4
bollywogs?
guards.
yeah. There's at least one of them is just tumbling off,
Shaking his fist at us.
and the whole station is just evaporating down into a shape not unlike the other ship.
The big ship. The mothership, one might say.
Ouch.
In a flash, Lyra appears on the bridge. She has her arms folded.
Who's it?
Lyra, the
So are we back on the green fish now?
yes.
Okay.
Full of pollywogs.
Yeah, there's quite a few bollywogs here at this point.
We're like stepping through bollywogs to get to our stations.
The captain kind of sidles up next to Lyra. It's like, so, is this satisfactory? She's silent. Also, suddenly there are many more Bollywog that are starting to appear. In be it not the same way that Lyra flashed onto the bridge, but via some sort of teleportation onto the bridge, including your good friend Kremet.
But dude, we have your stuff.
Captain, may I
Points.
present to you King of the Bollywogs? Correct.
It was all ruined. You guys ruined it. You ruined everything.
We did no such thing.
I kind of think it was the big laser spewing ship that ruined 99% of everything.
It was gonna be fine. It was sick. It was sick, and we helped it. We made it better, and they gave us all the stuff, everything, and now Bullywog have nothing.
Still got a whole planet. A whole planet there. Oh, the whole entire one.
It's gonna be our alliance now. Nobody wants to hang out with the Bullywog.
That's not true. We like you.
We do.
Sure.
I mean, if you tell us how you got a hold of this thing, then maybe we can put a good word in for you.
I just made this motion and realized that Zorland can't do that.
I'm cutting no nose.
It's like, I don't get that reference.
Yeah. You just gotta imagine a nose here. And just tap my nostril.
So the captain comes up behind Kremet, puts his hand on him. He's like, no one wants to be friends with the Bullywog, because the Bullywog kidnapped an alien creature and forced it into servitude.
Awkward.
See him kind of like wilts.
Captain, perhaps if the Bollywogs were willing to reform and work for their place in space, then down the line, the Alliance would look at their application again.
Yes, I think that would be appropriate. If there are no more mishaps like this.
But how did you manage to capture that thing to begin with?
I was sick near our planet. We tried to help it, but it was very powerful creature. So we wanted to keep it here, make it do stuff for Bullywog.
Well, you helped it at least. You just Need to learn to let go.
You said it was sick. How sick?
Not moving very much. Lots of bugs.
Oh, bugs. What are those bugs?
Pollywog, not know.
I want to observe what's going on out between the mothership and the.
Yeah, they're floating up near each other, and these tendrils start to come out down from underneath, and they look like they start to get softer and flow away like giant jellyfish.
Space jellyfish.
You can hear a music through the ether. You can hear a happy sound, like joyous,
happy music now?
joyous, happy music, just permeating.
That's it's pretty nice.
Is this like a jellyfish / humpback whale? Because that's pretty nasty. That's pretty awesome, actually.
So they float off together, and Lyra just scowls at all of you. Just, "You're lucky this time.
I smile back.
This won't be the last time our paths cross. I've got my eye on all of you."
Just the one.
I think she likes us.
I'm gonna turn to the captain. So, did she seem angry just all the time, or did you do something to make her angry?
I don't know that we can trust anything that she says. Anything.
She's a goddess of deception.
Any emotion, any action. Most likely all lies.
I'm curious to know if she would have the power to ban all of us from space, anyway. It seems like an idle threat, even for a goddess. There are many other gods and goddesses in the multiverse who would oppose her in this.
Well, let's get these bullywog down to the planet.
Sir.
And
Go on to Island Council.
yeah, let's get. So what? He directs you to dock with other ships. Get them off your ship so that they can be taken care of as quickly as possible.
Yep.
All right. So that happens. Private waves goodbye to you guys.
Gave them all stuff back.
Oh yeah, the gold, the chains, the.
I mean, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's looking at it like he's really happy, but then also there's like this little inside thing where he's kind of realizing he doesn't actually deserve it.
Oh.
Because
Chance for growth.
yeah. So, all right. With all of that taken care of, let's start off back to Everlight.
Alrighty. Bring it around. Begin the ritual.
Off into the water.
I'd like to start testing my samples. So
Okay.
I guess I just go to a lab and they start trying to figure out some properties of the
It's just the general
centipedes that we were fighting.
Might as well.
All right, you can go down into like crew quarters and set up some sort of personal space to look things out and take a look at stuff.
Okay.
I'd like to look at my diviner station and try to figure out if there's any way I can speed up the clairvoyance casting process. It takes an awful lot of time to get that off.
Yeah, that's a 10-minute cast time.
Yeah,
That's,
by that time,
it's a rough go.
Yeah, you might have to talk to an artificer about that.
okay.
Yeah.
What about, what's her name?
Oh, the engine
Murray?
room lady. Murray? Arkel Murray.
I've seen some of her work. Best I've seen. If anyone could do it, good chance it's her.
I'll go talk to her.
All right. She's kind of she's got like a little cot in the engine room. She's just leaning back on it, Smoke your pipe. Just blows out another huge puff. Just goes out. You know.
You know that'll kill you.
Hasn't yet.
At any rate, Murray, during our recent encounter, I was trying to use a clairvoyance at the diviner station. It takes too long to activate. By the time I learned anything, we could be in over our heads. Sorry, that was not a dwarf joke.
She just cracks up, just dies laughing, just such coughing and hacking. Oh, well, all right. I'll see what I can do about it. It may take some time, but I'll take a look into it.
I appreciate that.
See, it's very important to you.
Well, it's important for the ship.
Even better.
Thank you.
All right.
I leave.
All right. Anybody else have anything else I want to take care of for the end of the day?
I don't know how I would even... I don't have necessarily anything but like a herbalist kit. That's not necessarily going to help me like look at centipede samples. So I guess I just kind of look at the stuff. I don't know. I can't really glean anything without taking it out. That would probably ruin it, right? Unless I have the right tools to look at it.
Do a roll to see what you think about how to handle this.
Do I use the centipede blood like Play-Doh? Okay, so what would this be?
Intelligence.
Intelligence? Okay.
Yeah.
So a raw check with that would be 17.
All right. Yeah. You think that that what you have here, you've checked it all out. It looks like the samples are good. It looks like you're going to be able to learn some stuff from these, but you want to take them to or either get better equipment or take them somewhere that can deal with them.
Okay.
Yeah, you've obtained good stuff, and you're sure of that, but you don't know. You don't want to ruin it, so yeah, that's what you don't want. No.
Okay.
I have Tinker's still. I don't know what's in them because there's not in the book.
Tinker's Tools
What is-
just doesn't have a rundown on the
They give
general
you
equipment.
It tells you it's in here, but it doesn't.
If you're proficient
weird,
in
yeah.
them, you can tinker.
Yeah, they give you. They allow you to use your proficiency bonus in things involving their use.
Okay. I was just wondering if I had like a magnifying glass or anything
Oh,
that would help them.
Because I got the Tinker's Tools too. For light ship maintenance and such.
we might have to make something up that's like a little field kit for you.
I'm thinking a mixture of basically like an alchemist kit, like a tinkerer's kit, and I don't know, like a medicinal kit because I'd be like dissecting.
Here we go, home brewing again.
Oh yes.
But no, I think that's an idea. Like your field kit of like stuff that you would know that you'd want to examine the samples you're taking. Yeah,
Until I mad scientist my way into it.
I think we could homebrew that up.
Maybe we could do that in game. Like with our Tinker's tools, we could build like a scope for them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Field microscope and that's cool. Like that.
I don't know that you guys have ever seen a microscope.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
That's the trouble.
Yeah,
Well,
This
that's
is still Dungeons and Dragons level technology.
yeah. I'm thinking
right.
like a magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass.
A magnifying glass with a magnifying glass, you see.
we would probably just have to
Crystals.
kind of BS our way with like asking the right questions and getting the right materials and et cetera, you know.
Yeah. Your best bet would also, if you wanted something like that, to see an artificer.
Okay.
And Everlight is a great place to go and do that.
Just like describe what you need and see what they would build to accommodate it.
I'm going to mention that the divination station, clairvoyance thing to the captain too. Maybe that's something the ship's funds would go into being a tinkerer if Murray can't do it.
I've heard that there are some ships that have a faster casting times on those. So perhaps.
Before before the day is over and everyone goes to bed, I want to try and subtly signal to the three of you that I want to have a quick word before we turn in.
How do you do that?
No, I'd probably just approach you all individually and like,
You
look,
say so.
little team meeting before we turn in for the night. All right, just I want to get everybody together.
All right, sure. Where are we meeting?
In the kitchen. I want to see if I can find something to make some decent coffee with tomorrow morning.
You have my attention.
I had you a decent coffee, huh?
Yeah.
You too, Darvin.
Yeah, I'll come.
All right.
You guys want to head down there now?
Yeah, we should head down there now.
After, days of piloting is over.
That's why I said at the end of the day, like,
Bob's out of the kitchen at this point.
right.
Yeah.
So, before we came aboard the ship, I heard a rumor about the captain. I don't know how true it is or not, but I heard he was ex-Alliance, military branch. Just, putting it out there. Know who you signed up with. Or at least know whose ship you're aboard.
So, good X or bad X?
I mean, I don't know if it was like a breakup. I assume he's just no longer with them.
Well, that's basically what I mean. Like, how do you...
I think what Mr. Buckman means is, was he dismissed or did he leave of his own accord?
Rumors didn't say.
Right.
Well, at the very least. At least that means we're with somebody who knows what he's doing.
Thanks for fighting.
I agree. I feel that perhaps that would give him more expertise, and we should judge him by what he does with us, as we have no further knowledge of this. Perhaps once back at port, we can investigate further.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
I mean, if you murdered a bunch of orphans, I would have some reservations.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't think too kindly of that. No.
I'm against orphan murdering.
The door opens. The captain walks in. You're like, oh. I see you're all getting a snack too, I guess.
Yeah, we
Figuring out the coffee situation.
yeah.
Got some special stuff while we were at the station there.
Oh, good.
Looking for a percolator,
He shuffles over to some of the storage bins, pulls out a glass and some like a carton of milk. Pours himself some milk and gets the milk back in. And drinks the milk. There's some on his beard. He wipes it off. He goes, "Oh, well, I have you all here. I think it's pretty obvious that you all did very, very well at the station. I really appreciate you living up to your records and your what I've heard you guys are capable of. Also, thank you very much because I know that without your help, Darwin, that we might not have succeeded in dealing with these large creatures or finding out so much about what was going on in that whole situation.
It worked out pretty well either way. I found myself I found an egg. Let's drop the Australian for a minute.
We can pick it back up later.
Yeah. We'll recalibrate for that. But
Crikey.
I want to ask him what the heck that animal was, if he's seen it before.
Oh no, haven't seen anything like that before. But that's what you get out here. Every once in a while, you run into something nobody's seen before.
And our first time out, we are incredibly fortunate. This excites me.
This is why I decided to sign up.
So, seeing your area of expertise being so useful to us, I just want to offer you a chance to stay on board. see the universe. And perhaps solve some more mysteries. Strange things no one's ever seen before.
I'm sure we can discuss terms, but I'll have to at least make sure my position is covered back home. I'll make the arrangements.
All right. Well, have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all in the morning.
Sorry about that.
We find your, speaking for me, I do find your company to be adequate.
Thanks. You guys have been interesting too, and it beats working at a zoo, actually. So.
It's good having you aboard. Although I do wonder what you're going to do with that egg.
I just think back to it into my room and like, maybe I should lock that up.
I mean, breakfast has been lacking lately.
A visible trail of sweat.
So-
Maybe 2 locks.
You do know that a pseudo dragon egg is one of is just ridiculously valuable. Almost can't put a price on it, and because hatching one means that you have a very good chance of having a pseudo dragon as a companion. You cannot have a pseudo dragon as a pet. They don't do that. But
they'll be your
Is
friend.
it because they're too intelligent to be pets? That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's basically a Zarek situation, but he definitely has his own autonomy. For a guy.
But they do, if they do bond with somebody, they bond for life if they have a companion.
That's cool.
How big do they usually get?
They're cats.
They're cats that can
cats.
fly and have
They're cats.
poisonous stingers that can knock people unconscious.
They're cats.
Same as
Yeah.
cats, pretty much.
Cats.
Wait, they have poisonous stingers?
They paralyze, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you could make a blowgun.
Yeah. And
Launch the guys.
Do they talk?
they don't talk, but they have an emotive understanding with their companion. So you can know kind of what it's feeling and how it's going about things. They are extraordinarily rare.
I wonder if in Everlight I could find a dragon shard focus. If I either have enough money or roll high enough.
You could sell the dragon egg, the pseudo dragon egg, and you would have more money than anybody you've ever met.
See, that's the thing. Because if I could take that and try and mage breed it into a Komodo dragon.
What?
An intelligent Komodo dragon. So instead of cat-sized, what if I made it bigger and Komodo dragon-y?
What level do
You
you
really
get the
are.
ability
That's
to do something like that?
That's it. That's in my house, but I need a dragon shard focus.
Yeah.
So I have no idea how to even
Those-
get that.
Oh, that's your house thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm expecting that those are rarer than the pseudo dragon.
I would imagine.
Yeah. That doesn't mean that it can't happen. It just means that, yeah, that's.
Usually, what happens is it's a superior version, so I could have a +1 pseudo dragon, but otherwise I could shift it into things.
Weird.
The inappropriateness of the Steve Irwin character having a companion with a poisonous stinger.
It is a touch inappropriate.
I could name it Ray.
Oh boy! And this is my pseudo dragon, Ray.
That really good is.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, he'll be stabbing me every chance he gets.
Okay.
Boy, howdy.
Too soon.
So it's always going to be too soon.
That South Park episode where he's got the stingray hanging out. It's me, Steve Irwin.
Alright.
All right. So you guys.
Oh, do we successfully find a coffee maker?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I take it. Yeah.
Okay.
Bob can't be trusted with this
No,
coffee
that's
maker.
true.
And you know what? I want to say that in character. I take it and I just look at all of you like, Can't trust that man with our coffee.
I concur.
I'll make the coffee from now on.
So
Good coffee. Decent coffee at worst.
So I mean, is this going to be like one of your monk rituals, like in the morning? Like
Yes.
you very
Yes, it will be.
ritualistically,
I'll
like-
wake up, I like do my morning yoga, make coffee.
Most monks make tea. This one makes coffee.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is a rugged monk, so he's a coffee drinker.
The bean leaves.
You know what? I'm sure Zorlan enjoys a fine cup of tea as well.
We can even ring monks, making Abbey Ale.
If I ever make a monk that goes path of the drunken master, or whatever they called it,
Yeah.
I would 100% do that.
Anything else you guys want to do?
Just my nightly prayers.
I want to talk to Ricky about his strength training. It looks like it's clearly working, and I just have a generalized interest in that. I want to see if I can maybe roll some of your routine into my routine. So, pretty buff for a bird.
Thank you for noticing.
So, what do you do? Run laps? Strength training? I grew up in a temple. We work out a lot.
Push-ups, arms behind the back, wing ups. Just like jogging.
I'm like taking notes. Uh-huh.
Just gotta keep the cardio.
Got it. No meditation?
Nah, don't need it.
I'm gonna keep meditation.
I'm gonna do.
Um,
That ain't gonna hurt.
Oh, it's great actually. You should try it. It really clears the mind.
I haven't had any trouble with that. 8 intelligence.
Not overburdened with troubling thoughts. Or any thoughts, really.
Funniest thing, sometimes I decide to stop thinking. And I do.
Oh, never mind.
Easy to sleep at night.
You've already mastered meditation then.
I shouldn't have gotten my prayers so soon.
Hidden 20 levels in monk.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I should learn from you. You should be my master. My new monk master, Ricky Senpai. I hope Senpai notices me.
Oh, that would be,
God.
Oh my god, you should totally roleplay that.
Oh, that would be funny.
That would be hilarious with 8 charisma, just very creepily walking up to Rick.
Notice me, Senpai.
Did you like how I punched that guy?
Although now that I am a wandering monk, I really should be like searching for teachers everywhere. This bird can teach me how to be strong. It's just us doing like push-ups together.
Yeah, I suppose whenever it gets to the behind the back wing ups, though, you're just kind of like,
This is the meditation part.
This is the part where I meditate.
Alright, so post workout, you guys go to bed, I assume.
Yeah.
yep.
Night passes. Morning. Generally. Head up to the bridge.
Oh wait, we gotta have coffee and breakfast first.
Yeah. I'm making coffee in my room and I'm like, hey guys, I got the good stuff. Bring your mug. Don't tell anybody.
How do you do?
Better than Bob check.
Should I roll
Yeah,
for it?
totally.
What would you call a coffee making? I'll just do a straight roll if that's easier.
That's kind of
would say
arcana, don't you think?
I would say a medicine
Arcana?
check. I would
Medicine
say.
check. I like that. That's good.
Medicine?
Medicine.
All right. Medicine's
sounds very
medicine's whiz, right? Oh, and proficient. Nice. Good choice. Good choice.
Well, I mean, coffee is definitely medicine.
14.
Great. It's pretty decent coffee. Not the best you ever had. Good. I like
Better than Bob's,
14
though,
out of
right?
20.
So
You know, that's
it's
what
a
I would
14
say.
out of 20 on the coffee scale.
Everybody roll perception checks.
Everyone?
You're all in there drinking coffee, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
You notice nothing.
18.
You can hear footsteps coming down the hall of a heavy-set man. Maybe a man wearing an apron.
12?
You're uneasy about something. You don't know what it is.
50.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Just
Some footsteps, possibly.
I do believe Bob approaches.
Just knock on your head door. Hey guys!
Greetings.
You guys seen the coffee maker?
Yes, it was very nice. You seem to take good care of it.
Yeah, when you showed it to us.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, but it's missing now.
Oh, that's terrible. We won't be able to have any coffee.
so how's our deception going on?
So considering Ricky rolled a 1 for his perception, he's probably just in his meditative state and drinking away.
Alright, well, if you guys see it, let me know, okay?
Sure.
Alright.
Does he roll to smell it?
Nah.
Okay.
This
Perhaps back at the
This
port
is just
we
a
should
fun little...
buy our own.
But until then, I keep it.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So, post-breakfast times. Hidden breakfast. Hidden coffee breakfast. I assume you all head up to the upper decks.
Do you want eggs?
More flat.
Most expensive eggs in the world.
And I'm just gonna think to how many locks I have available.
Getting in the pilot seat, doing the ritual again, and
Captain's not up yet.
oh,
Sure.
is this out of character for this time of day? Huh. But we just wait around for a bit, or
I guess I'll just.
I am the ship's doctor. I shall probably see if he is ill.
I'll tag along just for the sake of it.
As you guys are turning to go and check on him, he comes up out of the from the lower decks, starts making his way up on this bridge. He looks worried.
oh, I got it.
Change of plans. Set a course to Dragon Spear Station. And he hands you coordinates.
Oh, all right. I'll get right on that.
Dragon Spear Station, Captain. May I ask why?
No, that's need to know basis. Sorry. He sits down in his chair.
I'm gonna get in my pilot seat, readjust to the coordinates, do the ritual again.
I tried to share a look with us earlier.
So, what you guys know about Dragon Spear Station is that it is a dwarf space station.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mining station in an asteroid belt. Lots of precious metals.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of cool dwarves. Corbin and Galando are kind of like looking around like, wait, we're going where?
Yeah, the captain said we're going to Dragon Spear Station.
Yeah, well, they didn't ask. They're just looking.
They're just giving a look like we're doing what?
They're looking at you guys, looking at each other, and they're looking back and forth. Like,
Do they look worried?
not worried, but like, whoa, that's not where we're supposed to be going.
I want to try and get a word in. I grab one of them.
That's Corbin in the back.
Okay.
I think, yeah, Corbin,
And I grab Corbin.
the one without the eye patch.
Okay, no eye patch. All right. Is this a little unusual? Change plans like this?
Yeah, I mean, I forgot what I talk like, what my voice is, but
That's fine. Just don't try and do this voice.
I try not to.
Yeah.
Man,
You can always
Scottish.
fall back on Scottish for
Scottish,
dwarves. can always fall back on that.
I can't do very good.
You
accents or
can
voices.
go
So
you
it
can
happens
go
or it doesn't
light
happen.
Scottish. You
Yeah.
just throw in the occasional laddie or lass when you're talking to it,
Ah, yeah.
and you can say "ach,"
Ach.
if you can. That Scottish is a rough one.
We should be going back to Everlight to get our reward.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's it's Dragon Place, Dragon Spear. Dragon Spear. It's dwarvish, huh? See
They're
some of the
famous.
mates, see some of the lads, see some of the lassies.
Have some extended family there,
Okay,
if you know what I mean.
I don't.
Corbin isn't sure he does either.
I'm just again trying to play my 7 charisma,
I have no idea what you mean.
even if it was very obvious.
What would we need from a dwarvish port? Do we need anything to run this ship over from
Who are
dwarves?
you asking? You asking Corbin?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
kind
you're
of sidle
kinda-
into this conversation.
You just sort of wander over. Are you still drinking your coffee? That'd be hilarious. Just sort of wander over.
As stealthily as I can, just looking over my shoulder constantly for Bob, just like, you can't see this. You must never know.
No one must know about this coffee.
Nothing I can think of. No. Pouring on his beer.
That's a. I'm not there.
Yeah, I know. It's you always just want to be like, you're like, I'm not there, am I?
All right, well, thanks for the word. Guess I should get back to the op station.
Bye.
I just go over to whatever corner might have a bench in it, just like, still stealthily, just.
For the rest of the day, the captain is just brooding in his chair.
Is he normally kind of chatty?
Not chatty, I wouldn't say, but he doesn't brood as much. But he's not. I wouldn't think of him as a chatty guy. No.
Can I make a medicine check to see if he appears ill?
Yeah. Totally.
Wow, 25.
Nice.
He looks perfectly healthy. Perfectly healthy. Physically, yeah.
Hey, Captain. You seem to be worried by something. Something going on?
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Will be fine. Uh-huh.
Look, I know I'm just recently your captain, but I hope that you can put the trust in me that I've already shown to put in you.
I haven't started strong yet.
Neither have you.
Except for that one time on the Aether cycle, but.
So I just ask that you continue to trust me. We need to go to Dragonspear.
Okay. Well, we were. I say this without sounding mercenary. We were paid to do one job. Can we anticipate remuneration for this?
Absolutely. For your time out here, well, I'll make sure that you're all compensated appropriately.
When will we know what we need to know about this place?
When you need to know. Right.
How far out a trip is it?
You know that this is like a 7-8 day trip, depending on the speed of the ship. This is even further out than Boiling Station. You're going way out of your way, and you'll be further away from Everlight.
So how would he... Alright. Out of character, will we know of any way to receive communications over long range like this?
There are a few very high-level spells that could do it. You guys have heard of Sending Stones?
Okay.
Yep.
Some ships have Sending Stones built in. So keep in contact with fleets.
Would that be on the bridge, though?
Yeah.
Or there's not one out there?
If there was a sending stone, it'd probably be part of the op station if we had it. Maybe that's a potential future upgrade. Again, out of character, but just...
I'll say that the day goes on, so you guys can have this conversation in character after.
Oh, okay.
So, what that might mean is, according to your information, perhaps he's not former military at all, but perhaps he receives orders to a mission of his own private sending stone.
I suppose that's a possibility. I've heard some military types say, you know, once you're a space marine, always a space marine. I've heard that. It's a thing people say.
It's totally a thing. It is now, at least. Space Marines.
Space Marines.
A lot of heresy.
I mean, look, there's boats. They're in space. If he was part of the space military.
That makes sense to me.
The Space Force, if you will? Oh.
I will not.
No.
That was in character.
I will not.
Good one, though.
I mean, the captain did ask us to trust him. If we were to not trust him, perhaps one of us could access his quarters while he was not there. I'm not advocating for this, simply pointing out a possible pathway moving forward. My personal view is to trust him for now.
He's done nothing untrustworthy in my eyes as of yet. This mission is a bit unorthodox, but we didn't serve up to serve the ship and its captain. He hasn't put us in any harm's way that we weren't expecting. He has my trust for now.
Trusted us enough to put his word in front of a goddess, so counts for something in my book.
Mr. Buckman.
I have no reason not to trust him, I guess, except for the strange circumstances that we're now in.
Then as agreed, we shall just move with trust. Aside from hiding the coffee.
That was a personal decision.
I mean, I agree.
Bob's coffee was so bad. So bad.
We need to potentially spend money on his training as a cook.
Perhaps when we're next in port.
If we can get him to at least level 3. Maybe there's a way of the cook.
Just get some 10 quarter-grams. I'm going to, before we go to sleep, I'm going to cast Create Water in a vessel for you, so that you'll have pure water to make the coffee with. And I'll give you guidance in the morning.
That's great. Oh, guidance before I make my coffee preparation check?
Yes.
Everyone else on the ship is going completely coffeeless right now.
No.
And these 4 characters are just living it up.
Yeah, you can see like Corbin and.
Well, I was just picturing it as like a personal size percolator, not like an industrial size. We can't be denying the entire ship of coffee.
It's got to be a conspiracy against Bob. We got to just like.
Yeah. Like one by one, like once we make friends on the ship, like, hey, Murray, you a coffee drinker or what?
Y'all got any more than me?
Y'all got any more than coffee?
She's definitely a coffee drinker.
I want to,
It's like
before I turn in for the night, go.
Mug and pipe and.
Okay. You know what? Before we turn in for the night, I just want to be like,
Hey Murray, you keep a secret?
We'll see.
So, Bob's coffee's not that great.
Oh.
Alright, so, I think you're gonna be aboard on this one. We took the percolator out of Bob's hands. You want a mug in the morning?
Yes, please.
Just come by my room.
Will do.
Tell anybody else who needs their Joe.
She's cackling until she starts coughing again.
I like Murray.
That was the real reason the captain didn't give up.
It was the coffee!
Oh my god!
That's
Wait a
why
minute.
He's just
Sugar
been
caffeine
sulking because
withdrawal.
there's no coffee.
Caffeine withdrawal. You had a headache.
What if this whole reason he turned around and he was like,
We need a new coffee maker. We
we
gotta go to.
need-
Get a crystal one from the mines.
I have a mithril pump.
Oh.
That thorn
So
gave me.
seriously though, that means Bob was making the entire ship's coffee just with like a regular size stovetop percolator. He should be fired.
Yeah. All right.
Or
So
trained. I like the idea of getting lessons for the cook.
You make it through, let's say, the next 2 days without any major happenings.
Bob not finding the coffee maker.
Bob's still asking around for the coffee maker from time to time.
Do we have to like roll perception or a deception and like
Have we essentially
stealth checks
started
to
a
keep
coffee
hiding this thing?
insurrection?
Yeah, you guys have done okay. I mean, Bob isn't. Not only is he not a good cook, but he isn't that bright. And
Man,
and
Bob.
you've noticed the food
Damn,
getting
Bob.
a little bit worse because he hasn't been drinking any coffee himself.
Oh, rough.
Oh no.
Unintended consequences.
We
Oh,
played
no.
ourselves.
In short, we got played.
Okay. I want to wait till our ops comes back for just a second.
See.
Anything else? Yeah.
I'm gonna get some actual coffee.
Maybe break then.
A break. Let's have a short break.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We'll do intermission.
The intermission.
I'll find some music.
I have chosen the love
Time.
broad.
Get up on the bridge. Here's your posts. Everything's going normal. Everything's fine. Captain's there. Everybody's there. You see a blue and yellow blinking light off in the distance, heading towards you fast since you're heading towards it fast.
The captain's it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna grab the dinner station.
You all know this as a distress missile.
A distress missile.
Yeah. Every ship has one. You have one somewhere in your hold. It usually has the yellow and blue blinking light at this rate. It's coming toward the ship. The captain sees it and stands up and I'll stop. This thing crashes down onto the deck of the ship.
I'll investigate.
Alright. So, stress missile looks like a skull. With a stick coming out with some fins on the end. It's kind of a magic combination between a magic mouth and a magic missile. With, that just finds the nearest allied or like
Friendly
ship
Okay.
to smash down on and do its thing. So as you go to pick up the distress missile, the skull starts to speak. If there's anyone out there, we have a bit of a goblin problem. Would gladly reward your assistance. Also, the distress missiles leave a line of illusion.
Oh,
Like a
the
bird
light
trail
fall back.
Going back to where it came from.
Was that the whole message?
It's the whole message.
They must have been in a hurry.
Captain, permission to pursue.
Ship turns around, and it is not long. You won't need to go to work. Not long before, in the distance, you can see 2 ships with some. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, with some magic missiles flying around and over from time to time.
I'm going to start... Oh, Captain, permission to start clairvoyance.
Yep. Alright. So you're approaching, and clairvoyance kicks in. What are you going to do?
I would like to... Can I, when I put it out there, can I move it around, or is it just like fixed in space?
Fixed in space.
I'm going to wait till I can tell which one's the goblin ship and which one's the other ship.
It's pretty clear to see which one's the goblin ship. Goblin ships are... they're made of other ships and things. They like to buy stuff or steal stuff and work it into their own things.
So
They're
it's just
not...
ramshackled.
Yeah, they're not as creative as a lot of the other races, and so they do what they, but they're very good at getting stuff, and taking stuff.
You'll spit and elbow grease, put anything together.
Captain,
It's just held together with
Captain, who should I
goblin tape.
scan? The goblins or the other ship?
Let's get an overhead on both.
Okay. It's only a mile away, though.
Yeah, and you're fast approaching. But you can see, well, it looks like there's goblins have their ship is clamped down onto one of the. Well, I'll describe the ships that you see. You have the goblin ship with its large metal jaws at the front, and it's grabbed onto the other ship. The other ship has an almost like bird-like appearance. It has a neck that comes up with a bridge up at the front and a kind of a beak shape going out forward with the railings and stairs going down the back. On the back, there's a little a platform with an exposed on the bridge or on the deck is the warp engine. It's got two kind of wings coming up to the warp engines.
The warp engine is exposed on the deck, you say?
Yes. It is a type of ship that it's easy to maintain and deal with.
Standard goblin construction.
Oh no, this isn't the goblin ship. This is the
the other ship.
The other ship that's been attacked, and the goblin ship has clamped down onto. In fact, actually, the goblin ship is way more well protected. In fact, there's hardly any exposed decks.
Do you recognize? Sorry, Ricky. Do you recognize the avian-shaped ship?
Is it an Aarakocra design or?
It there are. It looks like it's designed after some Aarakocra designs that you've seen, but it doesn't look like it's an Aarakocra ship. There's a lot of like styles that have been influenced and built from different things. So a lot of the Aarakocra ships will have actual wings coming out in different patterns, and this really looks more like just struts to hold the warp engines.
I wouldn't say it's one of ours, but it was definitely inspired by.
So from up above, you can see the battle that is raging down below. You can see some humanoids with swords fending off goblins. You can see one or two dead goblins. You can see one or two dead people on the other ship.
Does the other ship have any markings? Can we identify where it's from? Is it an alliance ship?
Not from this vantage point. You can't. It's given the humanoid figures that are on board, you can't tell the specific races from here. You might be able to. Actually, you can make out that one of them is Kenku. It's got, because you can see his black beak coming out. You can see on the deck of the goblin ship that there is what's most likely a hobgoblin.
I relay this information. Are Kenkus in the alliance?
They're not one of the alliance-based races, but there are many in the alliance.
And what exactly is our relationship with goblins? Are we at war with them, or is it more like...
You guys know about the Goblin Trade Empire.
Yes.
where trade is a very loose term.
Mm-hmm.
Some goblins are okay to deal with if you're careful. You can make good deals with them for I think they're very good at acquiring things and selling it. Some are pirates.
Does the goblin ship have pirate flags or anything?
It does. I think you can, as you're watching, you can see it kind of whip into the wind and come around. It's got just a goblin skull on the flag.
Okay, so these ones are clearly pirates.
Pirates, Captain.
So.
Can I bring her around for a strike run?
All right, let's do it. Corbin, Omar, prepare to fire on the goblin ship. You can also see.
Start twitching some
Oh, no,
dials
that's
just in readiness. Well, shield is my thing, and it's a reaction spell, so I'm assuming that I must be like really. You got to be on the ball, so like as soon as it happens, you can just be like
That uses a spell slot, right? Or is that a charge?
Yeah, shield will use a spell slot.
And you used one already.
No.
Well, no.
Clairvoyance doesn't use a spell slot. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
ritual.
Gotcha.
Right?
I got a health ship.
Clairvoyance is a ritual.
Covered.
Isn't it?
Or does it just
No,
take 10
that
minutes
should
to
use,
cast?
it should use.
What
a spell
health
slot.
do
Oh,
you have?
okay. Then I did use a spell slot.
It just takes 10
208
minutes to
feet.
cast, but it isn't a ritual.
All right.
We got 3 spell slots.
It's all right. Mine's an if-then spell. If
Yeah.
we get shot at, I'm going to cast shield.
And that's for a full round too, so we should be. Okay.
Yes, you get a full round out of it.
Each cannon has 4 shots in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wand cannons have charges as opposed to spells.
Yes, the wand cannons have charges.
Navik, Darvin, take an ether cycle. Help them out on the deck.
Right,
Right. Yes, sir.
I run them in close enough so that they can do that while also.
We're gonna fly by and put a volley. Then I want you to pull around and park next, and we'll all head in.
Perfect. Park next to the pirates or.
The ally.
Alright, so we're getting on them. Probably go over there.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are gonna get off on as soon as we head by.
Okay.
As you guys are running down in through, let's do. I'm gonna have you guys make attack rolls for.
For the wands?
Corbin and Omar.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Because you're moving, you have disadvantage.
Fair enough. Roll 2.
Let's
Oof.
see. You betrayed me.
I just want you to know one of them would have been a nat 20. But instead, Corbin rolled a 6.
Yeah, there's a 1.
No.
So yeah,
Disadvantage!
you're playing up. It is good though because it's fairly frightening, and I think the captain seems pleased with it anyway.
Okay.
So you've definitely sparked fear into the goblins. One whizzes right past the hobgoblin on the deck, and he's like, "Ah!" This other one volleys way off.
Way.
Almost
way
backwards.
Guys, want
As if it was some kind of
As I'm flying in, I'm
critical
take,
fail.
when I'm 120 feet of the hobgoblin, I'm going to shoot guiding bolt at him.
Okay.
Spell, cast it.
All right.
Okay, it's a spell attack.
I blame the eye patch.
17. What?
I blame the eye patch.
The roll one.
Our one gunner has an eye patch. That was the one you were rolling for. So yeah.
He's up there like
depth perception.
yeah, he's up there just cursing and swearing in Dwarvish.
17 for a spell attack.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is for... 13.
13.
It is it's radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my turn, next turn, has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then.
Anybody's attack on him?
I think it says my.
Or yours?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it did 13 damage?
Yes.
Okay, describe how it goes out.
Okay. I take my holy symbol of Denier, which is the candle in the eye, and the candle lights up and shoots this pure white light down into the hobgoblin's face.
Yeah. It just scorches him out. And he's dead. The rest of his body just falls over on the ship.
He just got raided with Lost Ark.
I was gonna say like
Yeah.
all the all the rest of the goblins that were on the ship just kind of like for half a second like
Bow before your god.
All right. So down on the ship, as you guys are getting closer, you see. Where am I? Getting lost. You see a half elf, and he is on the bridge of the ship, and he's fighting off 3 goblins with a sword. And you can hear him shout, "Look, Scraw! I told you not to worry! Reinforcements have arrived!" And he is being backed into a corner and does a backflip over the edge of the bridge. Of course, the gravity plane is down here, so he comes up around, loops up around the other side, lands on the bridge, and it's like, "Ha ha!"
I approve of this NPC.
Apparently, Scraw is the Kenku. So I couldn't find the word. Kenku. And in very broken, pieced together common, they're breaking the ship! And he turns and Eldritch blasts.
Ooh.
Goblin.
Kenku Warlock. Dig it.
There is a loud, crunching, ripping, popping sound. It looks like the goblins are trying to disengage and pull back, but they haven't released the jaws. And that ripping, popping sound is one of the engines of the ship being torn right off the side of that.
Oh, did the ether silence have any weapons on them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, nothing that'll be offensive.
You can also see a knoll. They're hyena men.
Yeah.
Just screaming and like a bunch of goblins coming down on him and him pushing back with the sword.
Okay.
Just, you know? Yeah.
Where was the hobgoblin standing?
on the very top deck of the goblin ship.
Okay,
And it looks like you have spooked them the heck out of there. All with all the firing and stuff. But there's still a ton of goblins.
Do I see the helm, the wheel, or anything like that?
No, that's all inside. Yeah. Let's have everybody roll for initiative.
Sure.
And I'm going to say at this point the Greenfish has started to pull back up.
3,
Okay.
8.
13.
Whoa.
But your dex is probably way higher.
I mean, I hope so. My dex is 16.
Yeah.
So it's a +3 dex.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah. It's fun playing a dexterity-based character for once. It's like, look who's rolling well on initiative now.
You know, I find it amazing that
I could still roll like garbage, though. It wouldn't really save you.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, I'm surprised Ned isn't first 90% of the time in the
Like way more often?
Yeah.
All right. What was the top?
Andrew's really high dex.
13?
Yeah,
Top?
yeah.
And who's the most dex?
What? Oh, I have
Yeah,
most
that
dex,
makes sense, of course.
Yeah.
So we got Zorlin and then Darvin.
I'm Zorlin the Dexterous.
Who's next?
Darvin the Dangerous.
I got
That's
an
not
8.
really my title. Wait, you're Darvin the what now?
Darvin the Dangerous.
Darvin the Dangerous.
You're all right, mate.
His battle cry.
You're all right.
I will persuade you via bludgeoning damage that you're all right.
All right. Zorlin.
Yeah. All right.
I'm going to leave you guys one turn behind to get off the ship and park. And then, then you can jump across and
Does my 50-foot air flight afford me anything else?
yeah, you'll be able to get over there very, very quickly.
All right.
I have to take an ether cycle though.
So, Darvin, you're up.
Okay, so
You'll be able to. You could jump across.
Like,
Okay.
we're docked.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, we're docked, so I'm just hopping over.
Boarding distance.
I'm on an ether cycle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're coming down towards the.
And there was hyena guy getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Okay, by goblins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Noel's on our side.
Right. So
That's a good clarification, though.
Yeah, because what I'm gonna ask is, does the ether cycle have a trample attack? Because I literally don't have anything besides my quarterstaff, and I'm on a bike, so
Mounted drive-by.
well, I could just run them over.
You can land some.
Yeah. Do the Monty Python, the historian's talking.
If you're gonna you want to point the bike right at them and run them over, basically.
I'm basically gonna try and get him off the hyena guy. That's
Okay.
what I'd like to do.
You want to just knock them out with.
You just
kind of sideswipe them a little.
Sideswipe
Yeah,
him
like
with
knock him away, give the guy some time.
bit. Okay, roll an attack.
Okay,
Big push action.
a heckin' push. Oof. How are we rolling this? What check would this be?
I mean, it's an attack roll, but should it be plus anything, or...
Ether cycle strength?
Does the ether cycle have a strength modifier?
Well, I think this is a kind of a combination of of course, if you hit them with the ether cycle, that's great. But you're doing your piloting skills. This is you piloting that ether cycle and trying to hit them.
So it's like, is this like my dexterity?
Yes.
Okay, so that helps because that gives me an extra point.
Right.
So 11.
That you are going to miss. They're kind of like they see you coming and they're getting out of the way and you're just swooping over their head.
Okay.
Oh, crocky!
Would you like to move anywhere else? Do you want to get off the?
So
ether cycle?
where was this guy fighting? Was he aft? Forward?
Yeah, he's down by the engine on the bottom.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just try and swing back around and position myself for another sweep. Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, but I was just trying to figure out where you guys gonna come aboard.
Yeah, so there's the Kenku and the Knoll. They're down around the engine. Then there's the stairs that go up, and then there's the bridge, and the half elf is on the bridge.
Where we're docking, we'll be coming on deck.
Yeah, you're coming down to where the engine area is. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you could easily get to the bridge.
I might do that when I get up there, but
Mimic.
Okay, I'm going to try to land next to the half elf on the bridge, but no, I'm actually not going to land. I'm going to stay just out of melee range.
Mm-hmm.
And how many goblins are up there?
There are 3.
I'm going to cast Bane on them.
All right.
Okay.
Is that area of effect?
Up to 3 creatures of my choice.
Oh, all right.
That I can see within range must make a Charisma saving throw. When our target fails the saving throw, makes an whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4, subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay.
that's a really cool power.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'll check with you before these guys do it to make sure that I get there.
Of course, I'm
that
not
right.
Well, you know.
So you want to stay out there?
Yeah. I'm gonna just for this round.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have the goblins that are next to. I'm going to streamline this a little bit because there's a lot of goblins and there's a lot of NPCs.
Sure.
So this is when they try to do an attack. Those baned goblins. They get.
Yeah, whenever when a target if they fail the saving throw, if they make an attack roll or saving throw, they have to subtract d4.
Okay. Okay. So two of the goblins next to the half elf get their knives into the half elf. I think it's a little bit hurt. One of them misses. It looks like the Kenku is managing to back off and stay away from the other three, and the Knoll takes a stab as well. And now it is. I took their turn already, kind of, at the beginning of this. There it is. Okay. So, Zorlan.
Yep. Okay. So based on where Ricky and I came in, who's closest?
You closest to you is the Knoll.
Okay.
He's got 3 goblins on him.
Sure.
And the Kenku is on slightly a little further away on that lower deck with the two goblins after him. He's vaporized the third.
All right. Well, the Kenku looks like he's doing just fine. I'm gonna go help the Knoll.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna come in with the old 1-2 punch of the short sword, and then an unarmed strike.
All right.
On these goblin attackers. Does an 18 hit?
On a goblin?
On a goblin?
Yes.
Alright, and as long as I'm asking, will a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so both of my hits are gonna land. Alright, so. What's a short sword? D8, D6?
I feel like
Sorry, I might have written that down. I might have taken notes.
I think it's a 6 because the longsword's 8.
I'm looking it up real quick.
Yeah, it's D6. I did write it down. All right. So a D6 and a D4. All right. 2 seconds. All right. So
They cost 10 gold.
bloop. All right. So that'll be a 7 from the short sword and oh, nice. 6 points of unarmed striking too. So
you run that first goblin through with the short sword. He's toast.
oh, okay. I just him.
Yeah. You wanna,
Alright.
how do you want to?
Oh, just like right down the middle, like a
you just
slashing
start
strike. Yeah,
sliding apart.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you want to target a different one.
And then with my unarmed strike, I like as the first goblin's top half is falling away, I like strike just over that.
that guy looks pretty bad.
Okay. And that was just a straight like palm strike, just like plop.
And Noel is like, "Oh my gosh, thank you."
Yeah, no problem, bud.
That's
What we're here for.
And he's gonna just as you've done that, he comes back in and just like and kills the third one.
Nice.
Or well, no, actually, the one that you took,
The one I weakened?
Yeah, the one you
Okay.
weakened, he kills him.
Alright.
He was pretty much toast anyway. Let's see if I can. So the Kenku misses a Eldritch Blast on one of the other goblins.
Hey, what's his Eldritch Blast look like? Does it have a color? Is it
It's
shaped
just
like anything?
black.
It's just black.
Yeah, this is an all like pitch black Kenku in a purple robe. And
Okay.
he's just like, it's almost like an extension of his arm is coming out and just
But if you look closely, you can see two faces in it.
wrecking him. Ah.
Nice.
And the half elf manages to take out another one of his goblins. Right. That means we are at Darwin.
Okay, so I guess I'll try and run him over again.
Do you not have weapons of any sort?
I have the quarterstaff, but I mean, I'm on a large.
You could get off of it as part of your movement.
Right.
Yeah.
Was I still parking the ship, or?
Oh, shoot. No, you're next.
Okay.
You're right next.
I just wanted to...
There was a... You guys just weren't in the first round.
Yeah.
So I went through the initiative order, and then I put you back in.
Okay.
You're right next.
So with the 50...
Right next after
Right
Diamond's
after
move.
Sorry, maybe I did it in a weird way, but like...
Nope. We're good now.
Okay, sorry.
So you get your turn this round. Just like last time, I would have gone first if we were there,
So-
but I wasn't, so he went first.
So that was part
then
of the
you-
turn.
So that was,
Yes.
Who else is left?
Oh, there's a bunch. There's two on the half elf, one on the Kenku, and one on the Knoll, and two on the Kenku.
Okay, so there's still two on the halfling.
Half elf.
Half
Half
elf.
half elf. Excuse me. Okay.
Hell up there.
Yeah, I'll go after the half elf ones,
All right.
just for the sake of it.
Okay. You're ramming them again.
I'm gonna try.
All right.
I just want a spider kill so bad.
I mean,
I'm not getting my spider kill.
You're not probably better with the bow staff than you are with a ether cycle.
So as everybody's wondering what I'm doing, sorry, first time.
like, crikey, it's in reverse.
I'm not normally the pilot.
So you fly by, I'm like, that was terrible.
Animal handling, not vehicle handling.
Good keep.
Well, we've got two people defending the captain now. So,
Hold on a second.
yep.
You'll get your turn eventually.
You're going to get a turn, we promise.
He's got to come in.
Hobbs.
I don't know where he's going, but he's got a mission.
On a mission.
Yes.
All right. So, will I be able to get two of the guys, the Kenku? I'm gonna fly over to them.
The 50 flying speed, right?
Wow, you're
Oh,
flexing
yeah.
on that
You can go
Kenku
almost anywhere.
flying over you.
Anywhere you want to go.
Oh, yeah.
They
I
can't
wish
fly,
you could
yeah.
do that. So I'm gonna lie like behind them. So do we get flank bonus, or is that a thing in 5e?
Yeah, it is.
Flanking's still a thing, I think.
Yeah, I think it's with advantage. I was just
Yeah, I
watching
think
a
you just
video on
roll with
this from,
advantage.
Roll 20.
I don't know if there's any...
The rules packet does not provide any specific rules about flanking. Flanking on squares. When a creature, at least one is always blah, blah, blah. Go for it.
Nice.
I'll think about this rule for later, but for now,
With advantage then.
yes.
I always thought that's what it was.
So they're both pretty much untouched.
Yes.
Either one then.
All right.
So that's a 20 to hit.
Hit.
And 1d6 plus 3. Ha! 4.
All right. He looks. That, he didn't like that at all.
Bonus action for the other hand.
All right.
Get it.
Even higher than the last one.
Okay.
6 total.
How do you want to do it? You want to go back out? Are you serious? Go see Alex.
It's Kitty, of course.
Let me out. Let me in so I can go back out.
I have to weigh my options.
So one hand comes down, strikes him on the back, and the other one comes up and just buries it onto his spine where he, and then just pulls it out and drops him.
Just splats on the floor.
Axes are angry.
The Kenku just makes a sound at you. Like he doesn't like you at all.
It
It's
helps,
just-
mate.
He's just jelly of your functioning wings.
I flexed really hard by flying in.
Dude, just chill out, okay? Play Dungeons and Dragons. Relax.
Darwin's just like, oh, there might be a dominance scenario here.
You
See
wanna
how
do-
the birds.
Oh, you moved and you had charges. Okay.
Yep.
All good. Vic.
I'm going to jump down from my cycle and try to deliver a mace shot to one of the goblins on the half elf.
Awesome.
Natural 20.
Well,
God.
he's toast. How do you want to do it?
I just like kind of like it looks in slow motion at first, and then it gets really fast towards the end where the mace comes down. It's,
Yeah, because of the gravity.
Yeah.
You actually were going.
You actually were in slow motion for a second
It
there.
just looks really cool.
mace right through them.
Nice.
Half elf, or no, not half elf. He's an elf. He's a full-on elf.
You've been saying half
I've
elf
been
this
saying
whole
half
time.
elf because
So I need to picture his ears being twice as pointy.
twice as
Got it.
pointy. You thought he was a half elf, but as you got closer down the bridge, you can tell he's full elf.
I'm Nivek, and I am slightly envious of your ears.
Well met. I'm Alan Fay Warren. Excellent attack on that tiny creature. Wonderful job.
Thank you. And your attacks were very accurate and adequate.
As he says this, he just
Adequate.
runs through the other goblin. Like,
Jolly good.
What ho!
What was this?
Yeah.
Stab.
Alan Faywild?
Alan Fay
Fay
Warren.
Warren.
Bolly. Good show.
Just a row of excellently polite English spearmen. Oh, that was a nice thrust there.
Oh, jolly good kill.
Every one of them with a completely different exclamation, which all means the same thing.
It'll be fine.
Failing this animal handling
Oh,
check.
has anybody's AC changed?
Not yet.
No. Okay. Ricky. A goblin takes a swipe at you, but he is just too slow. Oh my gosh, Hans.
Cat demands.
So then the last goblin over by you is also taking a swipe at you.
Okay.
Nowhere near you. Yeah, these guys are they're just fighting for their lives at this point because the other ship is backing out and pulling away, and it looks like they're turning around to take off.
Did they disengage yet?
No, they haven't. They've just grabbed onto that thing.
They're
It
just
looks
trying
like
to yank it
It
off.
looks like they're going with it.
Are the dwarves still going to be firing on their ship?
They are. Roll an attack for them. That's absolutely what
okay.
they'll be doing.
Fire a
Without
rope.
disadvantage now because we're parked?
That's right.
Nice.
Right.
Because that killed me last time.
Yeah, that was... Dude, I would have had a nat 20 on my roll if it had...
What?
What kind of bonuses do they get to hit?
Do they have any bonuses to
They
hit?
do not.
Okay, so that's a 4.
Okay.
Is it
His
12?
depth
Oh wait,
perception
maybe
is
they
definitely
do.
off.
What's on the? Where's the?
Did you write it on the boat?
Is it? I should have a.
Wand cannon. Nope, just fireball and number of charges. Ranged attack to hit... Doesn't say anything about...
I'm going to be as we go
add
forward.
something in
I'm
there.
going to be retconning things
Yeah.
to fix stuff up, and also like being able to like upgrade your ship and things like that are totally things that are going to
Okay.
happen.
So there's no
There's
there's
slowly
no
going.
2-hit bonus right now.
That's right. Yeah.
I still blame the eye patch.
Does a 12 hit?
He's got it over the wrong eye.
Oh,
my
that's
God.
what it was.
No.
Okay.
Imagine him not figuring that out for so long.
I've been wearing it wrong the whole time.
So you're saying it's not dark in here?
I thought it was just a power outage for like days.
I was wondering why no one else had said anything.
So I was trying to make
What
my
do you?
guy stronger.
It's
Training
it's-
soccer.
We're still in combat. Were any of the goblins left on the knoll still there?
Yes, you have one.
Okay.
in front of you. He just tried to take a swipe at you.
Oh, well, I'm definitely. He's getting it.
Yeah.
He's getting this short sword and these fists.
These hands are rated E for everyone.
I'm going to. If I'm gonna do flurry of blows him, do I have to say it right now?
I think it's a bonus action to pop a key point.
It is
so you can just hold it until after
Okay.
you take your action, and then you decide if you're going to take your bonus.
All right.
Yeah.
Because I can always do one unarmed bonus, but if I pop the key point, I get 2 unarmed bonus. So, all right, we'll wait and see. Short sword is gonna be a miss. Roll the 2, so I'm popping a key point to get the flurry of blows in. Does a 12 hit?
It doesn't.
Does not?
No.
Then I miss spectacularly. Yeah, my flurry of blows, they both hit. 12 was the high, so.
The goblin is just kind of like, and he's just being able to like.
He's just like fending it off.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
At least he's blocking it.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's not getting hurt, but he doesn't know what he's doing, and he doesn't know why it's successful.
I shouldn't be alive. The goblin story.
yeah. I should have died 3 times just this morning.
All
The
right.
Goblin's Tale.
Chapter 2, I'm done.
Chapter 2, I'm dead.
I woke up this morning, so that was a good sign.
The knoll misses on him as well. And so does the Kenku, who's very shaken by you being there. He just shoots a angry look at you, which most people wouldn't be able to tell was an angry look. You can.
Bird language.
Yeah, and tries to blast the.
But he's
the
too
blast.
angry.
He's too angry. He misses.
You know, if you keep your eye on the battle, you probably hit him a little easier.
We've just made a new enemy.
Oh. He just squawks at you.
He didn't even use his words.
Alan is kind of leaning on his sword, and he's like, "Wow, we're really grateful you showed up. This is just fabulous."
Indeed. Perhaps we should proceed down the stairs?
I've got it under control, I'm sure.
Well, I would like to make sure of that myself. I'm gonna head towards the stairs.
Tarvin, what would you like to do?
Kip, tell them that.
So, at this point, I've definitely missed twice, so I'm grumbling in Orcish with whatever curses I find are appropriate at the time. I'm gonna have to learn some Orcish
The
so I
captain
can
will
grumble at that.
teach you some Orcish
Yeah.
curses. Sure.
They're
Razin.
goblins. They're goblins.
Oh yeah, they're goblins.
Right.
No, but you're just.
Yeah. All
do
I
you
know,
know
are,
Orcish?
the only Orcish I know is in curses.
Oh, okay.
That's appropriate for this campaign, I think, because like the go-to curse in like Star Trek would be Klingon,
Oh, all right.
right?
Huh.
Orc.
They've got those good
They've got
cuss
the
words.
good-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the
good
juicy combos, you know.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Can I hear him?
Yeah.
you just hear
Mr.
some.
Buckman, language. I speak Orc.
Oh, you do?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I've got a language that from my hermit background that I haven't applied yet. I'm gonna make it Orcish now.
Just so we can blister the air.
Well, in my head, because I hadn't decided yet, I was like, I'll probably just take Dwarf or Elvish, because those are probably like the common languages to know. But now I'm kind of thinking, wait, would I have picked up Orcish growing up in a monastery? I'll have to think about that one.
What are we doing?
So, after blistering the air and causing some fire damage to the universe from my swearing, I'm going to, try and... Does this thing have, autopilot, or is it going to stop as soon as I...
It does. You can tell it where to go, and it'll go there.
Okay, so I'm going to tell it to come alongside the friendly ship as I jump off.
Great.
And hopefully I'm not too high, so I didn't really think about this. How high was I passing over?
How high do you want to pass them?
All right, so I was trying to run him over, so 10 feet maybe?
Great.
Okay. Just
Safe landing.
as long as I'm not breaking my legs and trying to walk it off, going to get these goblins. But I jump off next to one of the available goblins to hit. So I'm assuming that's by the what have we been calling them? The Cull?
The Kenku or the Knoll?
The Knoll. That's
the
what
Knoll is with.
I'm with the Knoll. We've been
he's
fighting
with
off
the
goblins, and you're with the Kenku.
Kenku. Yeah.
Okay, so who's got the more goblins on it?
They both have got the same. There's 2 goblins left.
Okay, so I'm going by you guys.
Okay.
And as I land next to it, I'm just going to try and hit it with my stick of truth here.
Sure.
Quarterstaff.
Do you have the shillelagh cantrip?
No.
Oh, all right. Never mind then.
Shillelagh's neat.
Anything added to that?
I was going to say this goblin's a legendary creature. Just
I would be
staff at all
I would be
costs.
proficient with a quarterstaff, right?
Oh yeah, you'd be
A
proficient.
simple weapon as a
Yeah.
druid. Yeah, so
Yeah, you're definitely proficient.
17.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. Roll some
I
damage.
think you're about to
Okay.
tell him how all right he is.
You're all right. You're all right.
You're all right.
Firmly grasp it. So hit him for 3 damage.
3 damage. Yeah. Okay. So you just smack him like straight on the head, and he's just kind of like seeing stars.
Yeah, I just do the Rafiki to him. Just whack.
You don't add anything to the damage?
No, I think it's just a
Should be
1d6.
strength. Wait, no. Can you do dex for that one?
I don't think so.
A staff?
Yeah.
Because it's a monk weapon, would you do dex?
Well, I mean,
Well,
I'm a druid.
He's a
so
druid, though.
Yeah, I shouldn't have any
Okay,
attack
swapped.
bonuses on this.
So
thing.
you'd have attack bonus.
But you're
of, your
proficient
strength.
with it though, because it's a simple weapon. You should be adding your strength
So
modifier.
plus 1.
to that
Okay, so I hit
damage.
it for 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
but still,
Cool.
that's just good to remember.
Oh yeah, he's like. Yeah, not only did you smack him straight in the forehead, but there's just like blood coming down his face.
You're all right. You're all right.
Ricky.
All right, 2 more swings on this guy. Well, first swing. Yep, 22 hit.
Oh yeah.
6 damage.
Oh, he's like really bad. Really, really bad. Like he's holding his arm, there's just blood all over him. He's really bad.
Bonus other hand.
You just see like the fear light up in his eyes.
When he
'Cause
sees
notices
you with
you're
the
not
other
done.
hand. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, even higher than the other one.
Okay. He's toast.
It was max damage.
Yeah. It would have been if you'd gotten rolled a 1. It would have been.
Oh, he was really
He was
rough.
really done.
Okay.
So.
Well, first one in the gut.
Uh-huh.
Second one takes the head right off.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, the old decapitator.
So he's like, I think I can survive, and this maniacal.
Yeah.
No, you will.
The Kenku just strolls past you. I could have handled it in like somebody else's voice. Just pushes you aside.
Probably. But I did it first.
Alright, are there anybody left?
There is one. Oh no, that was it. Wait, no,
did
there's
you-
one. There's the one that he hit on the forehead.
Okay,
He's bloody,
that one's not dead yet.
and yeah, he's not looking good.
He's just on his way.
Oh yeah.
I've always wanted to do this.
He's down on the lower.
I take my shield,
Uh-huh.
put it on the stairs,
Okay.
ride down on it, and shoot my crossbow at the goblin.
All right. Do a dex roll to keep your balance on the.
Acrobatics? Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, that's only 16.
Oh yeah, no problem. You're not. It's not like super firm, but you're managed to hold.
You're not trying to do tricks, too.
I'm 6'6", so it's a little difficult.
Yeah.
And that's it. Where is it? 13.
Yeah, because he's so messed up. That's gonna hit.
2.
The crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
Right in the eye, and he's just like, ah! And he's not dead.
Surrender.
He is a legendary creature. Gabo, the Undying.
Surrender.
Oh
I
man.
have good respect for you.
You know what though? Like he was right near the end of that stairway. Roll to see if you hit him with a shield.
Oh no.
11, I guess. Wait, no.
Oh.
My dex or
Yeah, Dex.
11.
Yeah, okay. After you crossbowed him as you were coming down, boom, and he's like, bam, and just roll.
You just run him over too?
Yeah.
And I kick my shield up to my arm.
That still only counts as one.
Oh, I need to rewatch those movies. Got the extended editions though. It's a big time commitment.
Dude.
I show the theatrical releases, and I show the third one in my science fiction fantasy class.
Oh, do you? Nice.
The Galunda brothers throw off another volley. This time, Corbin gets a hit in, and the back end of the goblin ship bursts into flames, and it slowly putters off and then goes into warp.
Did they release the engine off
No.
the ship? No.
They did not.
This is ours now.
bastards.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Taking the ball and going home.
And you guys aren't experts on how to make ships work necessarily, but it is looking like this ship is never going to work ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, when your engine gets yoinked,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Alan's up on the deck, and he starts walking down the stairs to greet you guys. And he's like, "Ha ha! We did it!" There's a couple of his dead crew members on the floor next to him. He doesn't seem to be too bothered. And a strange creature that you've never seen before comes up out from one of the portholes, and it's about this big, and it looks like a seahorse. But you guys, you would probably recognize it immediately as a hippocampi. It is a space seahorse, if you will. And
from
it
space.
lights down on his shoulder and curls around one of his collar bits and hangs on as he's walking down towards you guys. And he's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you came. I'm so glad you made it. We were just holding on by the skin of our teeth there. But now we'll be fine." And he's looking around at the ship and he's like, "Not likely to sail again, but we're all right, thanks to you."
Indeed. What did the goblins want? Apparently, your engine?
Seems like they got away with it anyway. Actually, we came down here to trade with them. We have some dwarven ale below deck. They had offered a good price, but when we got here to sell it to them, they weren't willing to pay that price anymore. And you know how goblins are.
The pirate flag may have been an indication.
That was worth the risk, though, wasn't it?
I'm staring at the place where the engine would be. It would appear not.
I look at the two dead guys and be like, I don't think they'd agree.
Yeah, look down at the dead guys. All the damage.
Gonna say no.
Well, my name is Alan. He's addressing all of you, and the captain is now over the ledge, kind of looking in on them, and he's like addressing all of you. So my name's Captain Alan Faywan. These are my shipmates, Skra, and he's over to the Kenku, and Druzar, and he points to the knoll. The knoll does this very elaborate bow. The Kenku just kind of sulks and stares at you. Freaky.
Puff my chest up. Chikoriki, pilot of the greenfish. I fly it.
Burn! Alan is like, "And an amazing pilot you were! I can't believe how skillfully you came down in and rescued us."
Well, it only comes naturally.
Wow.
Man.
So this Kenku's just like,
Blood feud now.
It could have been cool. You made it weird.
Like the captain is like, I'm Captain Jim Rogers. This is my crew. You've already met some of them. He's over. he's over
Out of nowhere.
on the deck of the ship.
Okay.
Looking down on you guys. This is alright. He goes through and introduces you guys. Yeah,
Okay.
This is the
We'll speed through it. He introduces
a
us.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, it seems like we're at a bit of an impasse here. We have no way to get where we're going. Do you mind if we hitch a ride? I would be happy to share some of our freely acquired, or not freely acquired, our dwarven ale with you, since we don't have a buyer anymore.
I think that's a decision for the captain to make. But, seem alright to me.
I would vote in favor of you.
Captain is like, well, we can't leave you stranded here. Bring everybody aboard.
And the ale captain. And the ale captain.
Aye. And he just has a little bit of a smile.
Can't have my coffee, at least I'll have some ale.
Oh, we're totally supplying the captain.
There's also their ship has an ether cycle. And so the Kenku is busy rigging it up and he flies it up over and docks it.
Are we not towing this thing, or are we just kind of leaving it?
It is a disaster. It is an absolute.
It's way too beat up.
So
Insurance would write it off as wreckage.
Yeah, and this is definitely somebody could come in and scrap it, but also the Greenfish doesn't have any towing capabilities.
Goblins come back a couple days later and go, hey, we win anyway.
Very likely.
We have explosives, do we?
Yeah, you can search the Greenfish for some explosives.
I was gonna search the wrecked ship for a coffee maker.
Go for it.
All right,
Yes.
I go to the galley. What investigation?
Yeah, there's not much room down. It's a slightly. The Greenfish is a small ship. And this is a little bit tinier. It's meant for a.
Oh, okay.
Short
So I mean, I'll
There's
find the galley right away then. Okay. So I search the galley. 18.
Yeah, you totally find another coffee maker.
All right. I take the coffee maker.
Alan sees you with it, and he's like, an excellent thing to bring back with us. I saw your work down there on those goblins. It's just fantastic martial skills.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
I've spent many years in study.
Oh, I can tell. Incredible work.
And you're very flashy in combat.
Yes.
So is this like the Harvey Birdman sort of guy laughing like,
yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, this is my best I can do.
No, I love it. It's great.
This is who I was picturing. This is excellent.
I imagined a mix between him and Zaf Brannigan.
Oh my.
Well, except this guy actually seems competent.
Well, see, that's why it's
A mix, yeah.
Would you like
This guy
some of the
seems to know what he's
champagne?
doing.
Well, the ship is a wreck. It's Ben or Dad.
Okay, a little bit of Zap Brandy.
He kind of stepped over the dead bodies and was like, that was cool.
This has been a rousing adventure, stepping over corpses.
Yeah.
So admit, is the Kenku Kif then?
Yes, sir.
So you guys load up you get this huge barrel of dwarven ale and manage to put it up onto the ship.
Do we need to do anything with the dead sailors?
Um,
I think I would.
It's
I'm
a-
a priest.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
probably want to give
Bodies
them
back
last
to-
rites or something.
Shoot them into space or burial at sea, burial at space.
yeah. I haven't thought about that much. Normally in Trek they put them in torpedoes and shoot them out like a sun or something.
Is there a magic equivalent of that?
I think that the so Alan is surveying the wreckage. And he's like, he's standing down. Like maybe as you guys are helping him pull the thing out, and he's like, those goblins are going to come back, aren't they? Back for the rest of the ship.
Likely.
Best not leave anything for them then. And a good way to bury our valiant men in their last moments with their ship where they ought to be, where I would want to be buried.
Can we just clear all the useful stuff off then, really quick?
That's kind of what you're doing. You're grabbing. They're grabbing their personal items off the ship.
Crew members are grabbing their stuff. We're
Yep.
moving the ale.
Yep.
I found a coffee maker.
Either
Bob's is mysteriously going to show back up again now that I've got a new one.
Oh, Bob, we found it, man. Yeah.
No. I'm just going to put it back. I won't even talk to him about it.
And he's so Alan's up on the bridge of the Greenfish with the captain, and he's like, they're talking, and as you get back into the seat to start heading off again, the Galando brothers fire off 4 or 5 volleys into the ship to set it ablaze.
Big scuttling.
I think we all take a moment.
Yeah.
I see a
I
prayer
mean,
to
I
the-
didn't know those dead sailors, but still.
I say a prayer to the air.
Do we have bagpipes aboard? Is somebody playing bagpipes for this?
Is
No.
there a bagpipe bard? Are you asking?
There are no bagpipes in this universe. Sadly.
In this universe.
Yeah, no one has invented bagpipes.
Technology
No, it's
lost the time, and nobody
Never
cared
will.
if you bring it back.
If I get to be god of a universe, I get to make certain,
So you're preventing that. from
that
happening.
has never been invented.
I had
No
a
bagpipes.
player joke about a flat. They were making flat Earth theory jokes, and I was just like, no, this world is round. It's generally understood that it is. If anyone says that it isn't, they get laughed at. There are no flat earthers in this universe.
Yeah.
But no bagpipes. Dropkick Murphys would totally lose something.
It's a sad universe where no one has to listen to bagpipes.
Play my leader.
I don't really actually hate bagpipes that much, but
But that is just a funny proclamation, though. Just no, there are no bagpipes in this universe.
I refuse to have bagpipes in my world.
Personal goal: create the flute bag.
Flute bag. One day, an artificer is just going to be looking at a bag and going, you know what this bag needs? Some flute.
but it just won't work.
But it won't work mysteriously. Their efforts will be for naught.
Yes.
You know what I should do is prolong a seagull's squalling and make it music.
They try to build bagpipes, but they instead invent the vacuum cleaner. It just
doesn't work.
No
just
matter
doesn't
how
work.
hard they try, the bagpipe is still out of reach.
As you are all heading off again, you're out back at your stations. Everybody's getting ready to go. You've got some more time left in the day before it's complete. Alan turns to the captain and he's like, "So, where are you all headed?"
He directed that towards the captain?
Just kind of like to the,
okay.
to the deck. Oh, I see.
We're all looking around do we tell this guy where we're going?
Or heading to a nearby station.
Ah.
It is this many days away.
Nice.
The captain's just kind of puts his head down and he goes, "Where did your dragons appear?" Oh, the dwarf station. That's quite a ways away. What adventure awaits you there?
Certain death.
Do you say that?
Yeah. Just to see what he says.
The captain just goes,
I share a wry smile.
We have a private engagement there. Oh well, perhaps we can be of assistance. Perhaps. He's like, well, tonight, let's celebrate our victory. We have the Dwarven Ale. We'll have a party.
Do any of you know how to cook?
I'm an excellent cook.
Thank God. Yeah.
Good on you.
Dude, I look around briefly for is Bob around?
No, he's down. He's down in the. He's
good.
missed. He's missed the entire battle. Yeah, he's been down.
It's
down
about
in the
time somebody
kitchen.
on this ship could cook.
Ha ha!
Seriously, Captain, does he have dirt on you or something?
I don't say that. I don't say that.
So,
But he thinks
I am thinking it.
it is 9 o'clock.
Is Bob? Thank you. Yeah, that'll probably be it for me. I'm trying to get back. I've got some road tripping to do. You guys can keep playing if you want. I don't know where we are. Story-wise, that's up to you.
Are you? Is
It's
Zorlin
not-
a partier?
What?
Is Zorlin a partier? Is he gonna carouse?
He wouldn't be above partying.
Okay.
Do you guys want to? It's not a hard stop at 9. Do you want to get a quick carouse again
Well, I think
to role play it, or do you want to?
I think Nidek would have one dwarven beer to experience it, and then he would go because he'd expended so much energy. He'd want to go really down and get his spells back.
Just off the table, with 2 D&D nights in a row, it wouldn't necessarily hurt my feelings if we ended a little early at
Okay.
times. But I could stay for a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
I'm a big fan of us all doing this together.
Okay.
So if you guys want to call it a night for tonight,
I think it would be better to have us all be able to do all of it together and not have to worry about any kind of time
Yeah.
thing.
yeah,
Okay.
that sounds great. We'll
We'll
end
pick it up at the carousing time.
Yeah, we'll
All right.
start carousing next
Be a
week.
good start to the episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
awesome.
That was
So
fun.
this should just be for this week. As of next week, I'll be able to play till whenever. Also,
And in
after
person.
next week, I'll be in person. Tomorrow's the last teleconference of the summer, hopefully, for the Odd Lot. So,
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do
Well,
you
you
want
have
to
got
bring?
to work in the morning.
Want to go across the
Yeah,
laptop and Discord
that's the only
again?
thing that kind of stinks about these times for
Yeah,
D&D.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
everybody
It
starts having a
definitely
looser
worked.
schedule in the
And
summer,
I've noticed.
but I'm still
the
like
Zoom
on the same
thing-
hours. So it's like, all right.
Bye, stream. Thanks for joining us.
Night, dudes.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.